boy. Whatever you got.
John, you were the most played character in WWE 13 last year.
What?
Is that exciting? What does that mean to you?
I wasn't up to par on video game statistics. I thought I would be like the most deleted character.
You were the number one. People play with you the most when playing online.
People play with me the most. That's interesting. I don't know how to feel about that yet. Give me an evening and I'll tell you tomorrow.
So speaking of people playing with you, we're with WrestlingFigures.com. So
this is a great series of interviews. Continue.
I have to know, how does it feel to walk into a store and see your wrestling figure everywhere?
I think you'll get the same response out of anybody you ask, whether it's in the realm of WWE or anywhere. Seeing your likeness portrayed where people can actually purchase and enjoy it, whether it's a video game, whether it's a wrestling collectible or an action figure. That's about as good as it gets, man.
Do you have a collection of any of them?
I don't.
You don't? You don't save your own figures or anything like that?
I ship them all to my dad. My dad has a giant room full of John Cena merchandise, from action figures to toilet seat covers to whatever they make nowadays. I just, the last thing I need is more of myself. That's just not me.
So even though I guess you're not into it, we could say at times.
No, I am into it. It just becomes, they make so much WWE stuff, they make so much John Cena stuff. I would just have a warehouse full of it.
Okay. So is there any that haven't been made of you yet that you'd like to see, like a past look or anything like that?
No, you know what? They've actually been pretty damn good about keeping up with everything.
Yeah, it seems like they usually have all the colors and everything.
I like to give them all, I like to change my content up a little bit to give them a ton of different designs. So yeah, they've actually been really good.
Okay. How do you feel about The Rock's smack talk over the past year? Is it as heavy as it was the first build-up time?
No, I think he came out, when he came back to WWE, I think his mindset was like, I'm going to call this guy out and show him that I'm number one. And then right away, I matched wits with him. And I'm like, listen, man, you may be walking the red carpet at a movie premiere, but this is my house, and I'll fight to defend it. So then we beat each other up in Miami, and I finished second. But in that process, I think we both learned a lot. I think we both gained each other's respect.
Could you ever see the two of you starring together in like a buddy cop movie or anything like that?
I have a feeling I would be the bad guy, and I would be off in the first 15 minutes, but yes.
After 10 years at the top in WWE, how do you keep WrestleMania feeling special?
This Sunday, you walk into MetLife Stadium, and there's your answer. There is no way it is not special. Like, just all of this here now, this is a press conference saying, hey, we have a big event. The event itself is indescribable. You have to be there, you have to watch it. It's indescribable.
This Sunday, as well as a number of the other WrestleMania matches, the WWE title has been on the line.
Yeah.
What does that add to the WrestleMania experience?
To me, personally, that puts a stamp on this is the biggest match we can produce. I remember last year, Rock and I were the marquee in Miami, and it was icon versus icon. But generally with just trash talk at stake. Now literally, a man can walk out with a prize saying, I defeated you, I am the best in this business. With Rock's been undefeated for a year and a half now since he's come back. I've literally worked my way back into the title picture. The guy who wins this match should carry the burden of being the best in our business.
And John, is that why this year could top last year? Once in a lifetime was last year, record-setting WrestleMania across the board. Is it the WWE Championship being on the line is why this year tops last year?
I think the entire card tops last year. And I even openly said on television the reason I thought once in a lifetime was serious, and I think that WWE shared my opinions, is Rock's schedule is unpredictable. And then the day after WrestleMania, Rock makes a prediction of, hey, not only am I going to come back, I'm going to stay back, I'm going to be WWE champion and defend it. I thought, like you did, he was full of BS. But he did it. And that's why it would behoove me to say anything negative about The Rock. How can you knock a guy? Before I was, hey, you're never around. You love the WWE, we'll come back. Well, I'm back. And I'm champ. And I'm a defending champ. And I'm going to face you at WrestleMania for said championship. Well, you pretty much shut me up then, pal. Like that's why I think the entire card, the location, the presentation, the internal excitement, and of course, like I said, there's a certain sense of pride knowing that the WWE Championship is on the line in the very last match.
John, talk about your career and WrestleMania and the company growing all at the same time and how gratifying that is for you.
For me, it's been a roller coaster on the climb. We haven't yet cusped the hill and gone down yet. Every year I've been here, I've tried to raise the bar to new heights. Every year I've been a part of the WWE. The WWE has raised the bar to new heights. I've seen WrestleMania go from arenas to stadiums to outdoor stadiums. and this year we're launching an online initiative, so WrestleMania will be available digitally even more. More and more people, more and more eyes can watch the biggest show in all of sports entertainment. It's WWE once again. You never know how they're going to outdo themselves for WrestleMania, but they always seem to do it.
Do you have a favorite WrestleMania moment?
You've worked with Edge, you've worked with Undertaker, you've worked with all the greats. After having worked with Rock last WrestleMania, how does he stack up as far as in-ring competitors?
Well, he beat me, so he's better than all those guys.
But like, how does stylistically, is he one of the best to work with?
You're asking a guy that's been dubbed as a very unorthodox competitor
No.
to critique somebody else's style. Like I said, he beat me, so he ranks up there.
So, John, if you make it through The Rock this year, if you make it through him, if you get the title back, what's the next step for you? Where else is there to go?
Defend the WWE Championship. There is always in this business. There is always a next step. The WWE is always a next step. Maybe WrestleMania on Mars. I don't know. We'll see what we can do.
John, did you think you'd be without the title for this long?
No, I didn't, and I've done what I think is my best to explain to the few John Cena fans left. I hope you got the wink. That it's been a very trying year. I had a difficult 2012, all around the board. Stuff that will be buried in the autobiography someday. But I always showed up, I always did my best, and I made it through. And it's over with, and 2013 was literally, it's the opening of a new chapter in my life. It's really, hopefully WrestleMania will be the start of something special, and I can return to be the WWE champion and start defending the championship again.
John, do you like the quicker build versus the one-year build like you had last year towards WrestleMania?
You know what? I think this year the match has its differences, and I think because of the differences, a shorter preparation time is better. Last year, I loved the year long, but it was because I could talk trash about Rocky for a year long. So, like I said, this year isn't that setting, so I'd much rather it for this year be this type of build.
Thanks a lot, John. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Marvel Comics question.